Hey guys, it's Matt Higgins. So to continue talking about the government of the Galactic Republic, we're going to talk about the Galactic Senate today. The Galactic Senate serves as the legislative arm of the Galactic Republic. At its head is the Supreme Chancellor of the Galactic Republic. The Chancellor was usually elected from one of the senators already currently serving. In the Senate, the Chancellor had the ability to call for special sessions of Congress for emergency meetings. As we see in The Phantom Menace, though, if the Chancellor is thought to be corrupt or is no longer fit for service, they can be voted out with a vote of no confidence. Second to the Supreme Chancellor is the Vice Chair. The Vice Chair was in charge of maintaining order during senatorial sessions. The senators themselves would represent various different worlds and organizations. I can't find any explicit confirmation, but it seems as though there was one senator per planet or organization. What makes the Galactic Senate different from other senates that we see around the world is that they offered spots to corporations such as the Trade Federation and other businesses. Each senator had a different number of junior representatives. Junior representatives could not introduce new legislation or vote on active legislation, but they could do these in the absence of their senator. Senators were involved with at least one committee or subcommittee. These committees focused on specific issues happening within the galaxy. An example of one of these committees is the Delegation of 2000. This group was a subcommittee of the Loyalist Committee. These senators were not particularly fond of the way that Supreme Chancellor Palpatine had gone about the Clone Wars. The Delegation of 2000 introduced the Petition of 2000. This petition asked that Supreme Chancellor Palpatine return his emergency powers at the conclusion of the war. Obviously, we know that didn't happen. And in fact, the day after the Galactic Republic transitioned into the Galactic Empire, 63 senators were arrested and charged with treason. The Jedi Order was loyal to the Senate. However, the Senate was not in control of the Jedi Order. The Jedi Order was mostly autonomous. The Senate chamber itself housed 1,024 repulsor pods. Senators used these repulsor pods in order to address the entire Senate. Or if you're Emperor Palpatine, you throw them at Yoda. As most of us know, in the center of the Senate chamber was the pedestal at which the Supreme Chancellor and the Vice Chair would stand on. During senatorial sessions, a cam droid would float around the Senate chamber recording senatorial sessions. Senatorial procedures were dictated by the Galactic Constitution. This document was signed in 1032 BBY at the end of the Jedi-Sith War, and was the founding document of the Galactic Republic itself. Just outside of the Senate building was the Senate Office Building. As its name implies, this building housed the offices of the numerous senators of the Galactic Republic. It also housed the offices of several other important Republic officials such as the Supreme Chancellor. In fact, it was in this building in which all of the meetings in the Chancellor's office took place, as well as the final duel between Mace Windu and Palpatine. As the final days of the Galactic Republic approached, the Senate continued to lose power. Once Palpatine declared himself Emperor, the Senate was practically powerless. Its days were numbered, and shortly before the Battle of Yavin, it was completely disbanded. So that's going to do it here for this video, guys. Give a like if you liked the video, give a thumbs down if you didn't like the video, leave a comment if you have something to say, and other than that, have a great weekend, and may the Force be with you always.